Good morning, guys. In the last session, we have seen checkout functionality and order functionality. So, Tejal, what is the status of your assignment? Yesterday, I have given some task for you regarding customer API development, which contains registration, login, forgot password, and customer dashboard. So, can you give the demo on that, Tejal?
So I have not completed it entirely.
Okay,
Actually,
but
I'm
once completed, you can show me that.
okay.
Yeah, I'm giving the co-host for you. First to show the backend application, what you have implemented, then we will see the front end.
My screen is visible.
Yes, I can see your screen now.
Actually, I have displayed a login button over here.
Okay, first show me the backend, what you have done.
Okay. This is the customer API application.
Okay,
In this, I have run the as you said that we have to use a new API. So I have used the port as 8082. My
okay,
first application is running on 8080. Second on the first the categories product is running on 8080. This one is running on
mhm,
8081. The and this the payment API is running on 8081 and the customer API is running on 8082.
okay.
So here I've taken a login. Actually, I'm confused here that we have to use customer and orders over here also, right?
Yes, we need to
Entities,
keep here also, correct.
because this is common and it is common in payment API also. And for repository, we will need the customer and orders entities, right?
Yes, whatever the entities are available, those entities we need to use in this API also.
Okay, fine. So actually, I was confused in that part. So I added those repositories too over here.
Okay,
The order repository and the customer repository.
correct.
Then I'm checking. I've taken a login controller.
Mhm.
I've declared it as REST controller, and then I've
Okay,
took the REST mapping as request mapping as API login, and the further path will be login handle.
okay,
And the response body, I'm sending it as I'm sending it as a response body. In that, I'm attaching the object as login,
mhm,
which will contain the email and the password.
okay,
Then I've used an interface for the login service, and then implemented a class using this login service.
okay,
And then I'm getting the from the front end, I'm fetching the login, uh,
mhm,
email, and the password.
okay,
And from the repository, I'm fetching the email and the password if it's present or not.
okay,
If it's present, then it will be set in the login form
mhm,
and it will be returned.
correct.
Then then I'm returning the whole response. It is as a response body. And once the I'm returning it, then I'm checking. Then I'm if If I'm getting the details, then I'm returning to the front end and displaying it as if the response is received or no. If it is not null, then I will display the next page. That is the dashboard. And if it is null, then I will display an error message saying that these credentials are invalid.
Okay.
That is in the front end part actually.
Correct.
Should I show that? Front.
Yes.
Method why you are using the post mapping and you are using pathway.
Sorry, what?
There is a two mapping sir.
Yeah.
Below, yes, below one also post mapping, right? But you are using there is a path variable. In the post mapping, they not expecting the path variable, right? Forgot password
Uh,
handle.
act, yeah. Actually, that part is pending for me. I'm
Yeah, you
not
can,
complete.
Mister, in the get mapping or in the post mapping, you can take data in the URL. Uh, Post mapping can take the data from the URL also as a path variable, no problem. You can use get mapping or post mapping, anything is fine for that.
Okay, okay.
Yes, forgot password is pending. Login and registration is completed, right?
Actually, for the registration part, I had a doubt that when we are placing the order, uh, that time only we are registering, right? Then do we need to make a new page for registration?
Yes, we can keep a new page also for the registration because some customers will come directly and they will register without placing any order. After registration, they will log in and they will place the order. Anything is possible.
Okay, actually, I thought that I didn't make the registration page because of that. I thought that when we are placing the order, that time itself it will
No,
register
no.
itself.
Registration page is also required for this.
Okay, fine. Then
You need to create one new component for the registration.
okay. Then in the app.component.html, I have bootstrapped the app login component.
Okay,
I've created a new app login component.
cool.
Mm. And here I have used router link to yeah, use the login details. Yeah, button I have displayed.
Correct.
Then it is going in the app routes.
Login component is there.
Yes, login component is there. Actually, I wanted to ask that if is there any particular order we have to write?
No, that's not important.
Because sometimes when I write it after this part, then
No, that
it
one empty URL patterns, star URL patterns, you keep at the end. Line number
okay.
21, line number 26, keep at the last. We are giving the last priority to search for that.
Okay, means it will start from the top, right?
Correct. So you are working on the same project which I have given from the GitHub, right?
No, sir. Actually, the backend came yesterday, and while fetching the product details, the front first page that time it was showing as it is not receiving any data.
It is your
Because
local
my
project.
what?
I mean, this UI is your local project.
Yeah. This is my local project. Because Sahil sent it yesterday. Today I will integrate both of them.
Okay, okay.
Okay, then after that, I've taken the login component, and then in that I have bootstrapped login details.
Mhm.
Then in login details, I'm using a form builder. In that, I've bounded. I've took the form group. I've used the email, password,
Okay.
and the login button, and I've displayed a hyperlink for the forgot password.
Okay.
And here on submit, I'm displaying it on the console just for the debugging purpose. Then I'm fetching the value from the login. I'm
Right.
giving the name as login form.
So on fetch, you are getting the login form details and you are
Yeah,
making a backend call.
yeah. Then
Login
I'm
service
making,
is available. Okay.
yeah, if it's valid or not. Then from this service, I've used the login handle which I showed previously.
Yeah, backend API.
This, yeah, backend API.
Correct.
The for HTTP localhost 4200 API login handle.
Correct.
And here I'm passing the both the values using the API URL.
And form data.
Yeah, and the form data. Then yeah, after that I'm checking if the form data, if the data which I received from the REST API is null or not. If it is
Mhm.
null, then I'm sending a order details. I'm bootstrapping the order details component,
Mhm.
and here I'm sending an alert as invalid credentials if it is null.
Okay.
Until that, it won't be able to proceed.
Correct.
And in the order details, I'm bootstrapping the order details component.
So you got the API from Sahil?
Uh, sorry, which
Other
s-
API.
That GitHub Sahil sent yesterday night.
Okay.
no, I was using it from my site itself, from a local one itself, as of now. So
Okay.
I've not integrated that part.
Fine.
And actually, I had a doubt over here. I was trying because my backend was not working, so I couldn't use the front end over here.
Mhm.
The when actually I have a doubt that when we use the repository REST resource,
Sorry, could you please come again?
when we use the repository REST resource,
If you don't want to write your own logic to perform CRUD operations, then we will use repository REST resource.
actually I was trying to use it over here,
Mhm.
but I'm not able to
Basically,
fetch the
no.
data.
Basically, if you want to perform CRUD operations, insert, delete, retrieve, update, only CRUD operations if you want to perform, then you can go for that one. If you want to
Uh,
perform only CRUD operations, insert, update, and retrieve, then you can use repository REST resource.
then we are using it in the order detail. We can use it for the order details, right?
Order details, no, we can't do that because for the order, we need to do some customization. Razor integration and all is available. Na? For orders repository, we can't go for REST repository. You need to write the logic. That is already, so you forget about this orders functionality because Sahil already implemented that API. You need to communicate with that API.
Okay.
You need to set up that Sahil project in your system and you need to run that in your local.
Okay, fine. Then I need to fetch the data from his API, right?
Correct.
Uh, okay. But we are fetching the data for the order details. We are just displaying the data, right? We are not
Yeah, for
applying
any,
any logic.
yeah, you don't apply any logic, you just need to retrieve the records from the table.
Then we can't use repository REST
You
resource.
can use it. Find all method you can use.
What's the payment API? Yeah, actually, I was trying to use it over here. I'm not able to fetch the data
You are not able to
using the
fetch.
email.
Okay, repository REST resource. So you are not writing any service directly, you are using that. Can you hit in the postman?
Yeah, I was trying to the postman itself.
Configure some path for that. Configure the path for that. Go to that REST repository. Go to that REST repository. At the rate repository REST resource. Yeah, give the bracket. Path is equal to orders. Save that and run the application. What it is saying? Remove that slash. Path is equal to just orders. Remove the slash. Yeah, save that. Yes, it is started. Now go to Postman and try this. You can change the URL. You select anything.
No, actually, okay, fine. By customer API. This I have configured in the
Yeah, remove
resources
from the
property.
search onwards. Remove everything.
Okay.
Just get all the orders first.
Okay. That's it?
Yep. Yeah, you are
Okay,
getting.
okay, fine. Then how will I retrieve the data using the email ID?
Yeah, you can pass that search email ID /search find by customer email. That's first URL. You can see in the suggestion. Yes. Give your email ID.
1 second, let me check in the database what value I have.
But in the order table, do we have the email ID?
Yeah, I have.
We have it, huh?
Customer ID 1. Yeah, I have one order.
Okay. Take that email ID. Send. You did not get any order.
Email. Oh, sorry. I think so. I used the.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. I think so. I made some mistake yesterday because I was trying to debug it. This I have missed it. Maybe.
Fine.
Okay. Okay, fine. I will implement the order details itself.
Yeah. Can you show the front end UI part? What is completed? Yeah. Click on the logo first, Ashok IT logo. Yes, so now click on the login. So you have the login functionality. Please enter the details.
Valid details or invalid?
Invalid. Is giving invalid credentials. Display error message in the same page. Invalid credentials. Okay. Click on forget password.
Actually, this part is also pending for me.
Okay.
I have done the backend for this, where I'm able to receive the OTP on the mail, but my forms part is pending.
Okay.
Can I show
And
it to the postman?
okay, so that's fine. Okay. Tejal,
Okay.
another big challenge for you, code integration. Because you are working on the different project, in the GitHub, different project is available.
Yeah, yeah.
So very carefully, you need to integrate all the code into that project which I have given the access in the Git repository. All
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah. Actually, here also I had a doubt. Can you help me?
Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah, what is your doubt?
Yeah, 1 second. In forgot password HTML. Okay, fine. Here I'm fetching the here just I'm trying to print the email ID, but I'm not getting it on the console.
Form control name email is there. Component.ts, open ts, on submit, get
Here
email.value.
I'm just printing it.
Okay, whatever the form data you entered, you are trying to print that.
Yeah, yeah. Then I will handle it over there.
Okay, can you see in the login form each component how you are handling that same one?
Yeah, actually I did. I was comparing that only.
You are able to capture that value, right?
Yeah, yeah. Here I'm able to capture the values, but I'm not sure why it's not getting
Just you
captured over
compare
here.
that login form component ts and forget password component ts file. The form grouping somewhere something is missing.
Okay. Um, yes. And group name. There is forgot. What else? And here's login form. Your form submit. Form control name. Here is used email.
In the
And
ts file, check that in the ts file.
the
How the form grouping you are doing. Okay, we'll see that issue. Okay, you can compare that and let me know.
okay. Actually, I was trying to do it, but I couldn't find it. Yesterday, I was struggling for much time. Can you help it? And this, then I can at least send the data.
Yeah, okay, just look into this.
Should I close this? Login details.
Yes.
Um, Form group is forgot form password form group, and here also I'm using this forgot form password. Then the name, here is group name, and here the control name is email. Initialize it as email. Then I'm getting the form group from the password email. 1 second, let me check. Here I'm getting the values undefined.
Yes, go back to the page. Get value. Form builder done group. Go to HTML. Forgot password only of G capital. And submit. Guys, check it. Anything is missing here. We are not able to capture that field value when the form is submitted. See the login component TS1. Open that one. Login component.ts. Login form group, login email ID. Okay, login. Same way we are doing. Can you import the forms module?
Remove the reactive forms
No,
module.
no, no. Reactive forms available. Okay, that's done.
Okay.
Forgot password form group. Guys, any mistake that you identified? Tejal, you integrate that code. I will run that in my system. I will check that once.
Okay, this forgot password one you're saying?
Yes, right.
Okay, fine.
And whatever the code that you have done as of now, you merge that code.
Okay, fine.
And I will see why that password is not coming. Meanwhile, you work on the registration part.
Okay.
And the orders API also, you take the Sahil Git repository and you integrate.
Yeah.
And I want your Git repository of customer API. I need to do the integration. You got my point?
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, what about the remaining people? What is the status?
Hi, Ashok. Today I will work on the login functionality.
Sorry?
Today I am working on login functionality, this customer login.
You are working on the login functionality.
Yes.
Okay, good. What about the remaining people, guys?
Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I implemented this forgot password, but the steps I think I have assumed something different, because in your implementation, when you say email and it goes to the email, so it will not ask for the OTP, right?
No, sir. So in the Ashok IT website, how the forget password is available, I want
Yes,
you to
yes.
implement in the same way.
Yeah. So I done with the back end, but a little bit working on the front end. So
Okay, sure, sir. Good. So
can you
guys,
just-
yesterday I have given some screenshot for you people. So did you understand what is the status of our project currently? What we are doing on our project now? Now, let me share my screen and I'm going to show you what we have done in our project as of now and currently what is going on in our project. So this is the diagram. Are you able to see my screen? Guys,
Sir.
are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So we are working on our application. So in our application, as of now, we have started one front-end application, that is Angular project we have started. Okay. This is the UI application. This UI application we are creating by using Angular. Now, this Angular application is communicating with the backend APIs, guys. So in the session, I have created one backend API. So that is 01. Let me call it as product API. Okay, one backend API is available, which is products API, that is responsible to get the product categories and products available in our application. It is going to communicate with the product category table and it is going to communicate with the products table which is available in our application. One product API is available. So that product API basically will deal with what are the product categories available in our system and what are the products available in our system. Okay, then next one, Sahil has implemented one more API which is called orders API. Basically, this API is responsible to place the order. So in the Angular application, customer can select the products, customer can add the products to the cart, customer will go to the checkout functionality and customer can place the order. When customer place the order, then that Angular application is going to communicate with the backend project which is orders API. Okay, so once the order is placed, this orders API is going to communicate with Razorpay and it is going to create the order in the Razorpay. With that Razorpay order and order tracking number, it will send the response to the Angular. Then Angular will display Razorpay for the payment gateway where the customer will do the payment. Once the payment is completed, then that order will be confirmed in the backend. Okay, that is fine. Next one. So today Tejal is working on one more API which is called our customer API, which is called customer API. So what is there in this customer API? In the customer API, we are having customer registration, customer login and customer dashboard functionality is available. So people who want to purchase the products from our system they need to create one account in our system. So to create the account in our system, registration functionality is available, login functionality is available, forgot password functionality is available, and dashboard functionality is also available. When a customer register, that means we are going to capture name, email ID, phone number, and we are going to insert that customer record into database table. And when the customer record is inserted, one email will be sent to the customer saying that your account is created successfully in our system. Then customer login. With the valid credentials, customer can log in. When the customer login successfully, it will redirect the customer to the dashboard page. In the dash in the dashboard page, customer can see orders history. What all the orders that customer placed, he can see the orders history in the dashboard page. So these are the three APIs available in the backend. Coming to the front end, what are the functionalities we have implemented in the front end? Okay, product list functionality is available. Product list functionality is available, and product category menu is available. Product category menu we implemented. Okay, search products we have implemented. Product master view we have implemented. Right, product master view. So product list functionality, product category menu, we are building the category menu dynamically. Search products we have implemented. Product master view, one particular product you can open and you can see the more details of the product. Then after that, the most important functionality, add to cart. Okay, so we are able to add the products to the cart. Multiple products you can add to the cart, and the cart will be updated. The quantity, how many items added to the cart, what of the price is there, that you can see the cart in the cart. Then after, cart view also we have implemented. Cart view we have implemented. In that cart view, we are able to increment and decrement and decrement we have implemented. So whatever the products you have added to the cart, you can go to cart view functionality. In the cart view, you can increment the quantity or you can decrement the quantity, or you can remove the items from the quantity, right? So that increment decrement functionality is available. So this is related to product list page where all the products will be displayed in the application. Category menu is displaying dynamically from the backend. It is fetching the data from the backend and it is displaying the menu items. Then there is a search functionality available. Based on the name of the product, you can search them. And product master view is available. You can open particular product and you can see more details about that product. And whatever the products that you want to purchase, you can add those products to the cart. And you can open the cart and you can see which items you added to the cart. Then in that cart, you have the option plus and minus. Suppose I have selected one shirt. I want to take one more shirt also. Then you can increment the quantity or you can decrement the quantity. If you don't want, you can remove them also. All right. Then after this, we are having checkout functionality is available, which is proceed to payment. Okay, checkout functionality available. Once you go to that checkout, so there it will ask you to enter. Checkout form is available. Customer details, address details, it is going to capture when you go for checkout. So once you go for the checkout, there is a payment gateway integration. We are using Razorpay for the payment gateway. Once you go for the checkout page, you need to enter the details like customer details and address details. You can review the order, then you can proceed with the payment. So when you proceed with the payment, so these functionalities, whatever the list, category menu, search products, product master view, this we can call as one section. These functionalities we can call as one section. So these functionalities are going to talk to product API in the background. Okay, for this set of functionalities, product API we are using in the background. Add product to the cart view, increment, decrement. This is a pure front-end functionality. So for the cart and for cart view, for incrementing, decrementing the items in the cart, there is no back-end communication. This logic will happen completely at the front end. So if you consider this is part one, The part 1 functionality contains listing the products, menu, searching the products, master view. So to implement that functionality, we developed one API in the background. That product API we developed very easily by using repository REST resource concept. There is no business logic, just CRUD operations we are performing. This complete product API we developed by using repository REST resource concept. Then add to cart functionality. It is purely UI functionality, guys. There is no backend integration. Backend microservice is not required for the cart functionality, for the cart view functionality, for incrementing and decrementing the quantities in the cart view. Okay. Then next one, coming to this, this is set 1 that we have implemented. First set we have implemented, and adding the products to the cart. This is the second set, which is pure UI part. Then here checkout functionality, payment gateway integration is available, and here one more functionality is available, which is order confirmation. Order confirmation. Once the payment is successful with the Razorpay, then order will be confirmed. In order to implement this set 3 functionality, there is a backend API is available, which is orders API. This part 3 is going to communicate with the orders API available in our application. Set 1 will communicate with the product API. Set 2, which is pure UI functionality. Set 3, which is having checkout and payment gateway integration is available. Order confirmation. The payment gateway integration we are doing in the both front end and back end, guys. Whenever you go for checkout and when you click on proceed to pay, before opening the payment gateway, the order should be created in the back end. Razorpay order ID should be sent to the front end. If you send the Razorpay order ID, then only that Razorpay payment pop-up will open in the front end for taking the payment from the customer. Once the customer completed the payment successfully, then that order confirmation will happen. Okay. If the payment is successful, then order confirmation is going to happen. Order confirmation will be available. Okay. Then next one, here we have taken next set of requirements in the front end. So what are the next set of requirements available? So we have taken registration, login, forgot password, and dashboard. Forgot password is available and dashboard functionality is also available. So user can create the customer who want to purchase the products in our system. They can create the account in our system. Okay. So if they don't have account, without account also they can place the order. When they place the order without having the account, then our application will create the account for them. If they don't have an account and still they want to place the order, that is possible. So whenever they place the order with the email, then their account will be created on the fly. Their account will be created on the fly. If they don't have an account, then their account will be created automatically. So before going to place the order also, they can create the account. First they can log in and they can place the order. Without login also, they can place the order. That functionality is also available in our system. All right. So these are the front end functionalities are available and these are the back end functionalities are available. So if you see, this is set 1 and this is a set 2 and this is a set 3. Okay, set 3 we have done this first. Checkout is there, payment gateway is there, order confirmation is available, and still this functionality implementation is going on, which is registration, login, forgot password, and dashboard. Are you guys able to understand? So product list, it is going to communicate with the product API. It will communicate with the products API. For this front end, the back end is products API. Okay, for the cart functionality, UI is not only UI is there. Checkout order, it is going to communicate with the orders API. It is going to communicate with orders API. Registration, login, forgot password, dashboard. I hope Tejal will complete this by today. So in this it is going to communicate with customers API in the background. So as of now, we have implemented 3 APIs. As of now, we have implemented 3 APIs: customers API, orders API and products API is available. I want to implement one more API in the background. So that API basically I want as admin API. I want to implement one more API in the system. That API is basically admin API. So what is the functionality of that admin API? First of all, who is interested to develop this admin API? I want a new person who has not involved as of now in the project.
Yeah, Ashok, if anybody not interested, I can.
Yeah, Gopal, you are interested. Okay, you already implemented one functionality. I want to give the chance for other people.
Okay, no problem, no problem. If anyone not interested, then I will do.
Sure. If anyone is not interested, then I will give the chance for you, Gopal.
I will try, Ashok.
Sorry?
I can try.
You can try, Rajeshwar. Okay. Good, guys. So fine. Before going to talk about the new requirement, are you guys clear? What is the status in our application? What is going on in our application now? Are you clear with this? What is going on in our application now? This is a major project, guys. Same project you can keep in the resume when you are attending the interviews. If you involve in this development, then definitely you will get lot of confidence. Now you see, Sahil has taken 2 days of time and finally he is able to complete the orders API. So let's talk to Sahil for 2 minutes. Hi Sahil, can you please share your experience? How you implemented that? What are the challenges you faced? And what is the satisfaction that you have now? Sahil, are you there in the class? You can unmute and you can speak out.
Yeah, yes, I'm here, Ashok.
Yeah, hi, good
So,
morning.
yeah, previously in whatever company I worked both the front end and back end by myself.
Okay.
So, one thing is when I started working with Karan in here, so integrating with him whatever small pieces are there, that took some time.
Yes.
So that was one challenge I faced.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is there any learning for you with this implementation? Did you learn
Yeah,
anything new?
Yeah, so obviously Razorpay integration is one thing,
Razorpay
and
integration you learned. Okay.
yeah, and I like what is required, what is not required, all those things. Previously, what used to be, I used to create only one class for every package, and if I thought, okay, this class is not enough, then I used to create. Now I'm able to think like, okay, this repository is required, this controller is required, and so on.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
And one great thing is you and Kannan collaborated and you developed. You developed backend and Kannan developed front end. That is collaboration. That is a teamwork. Tomorrow in the real time also same scenario will be there. One person will not develop everything in the project. Group of developers will be available. You need to coordinate with your team members and you need to take their help and you need to complete the task and you need to integrate and you need to test the functionalities, guys. So it's not like one person will do everything in the project. Team coordination is very, very, very important. One person work will be dependent on the another person work. Kannan worked on the front end for this this checkout functionality, payment gateway, order confirmation. But Kannan cannot complete it directly that UI because his functionality depends on the orders API. Orders API developed by Sahil. Checkout functionality developed by Kannan. Like this. One developer work is dependent on the another developer work. That's where team coordination is very, very, very important. All good? Fine. So we are able to understand what is products API in the background, in the backend. Product API mainly is responsible to get the product category items and product items, product search functionality, product filters, that basic functionality in the products API. So dealing with the product categories, dealing with the products, getting the product based on the product ID, getting the products based on the category ID, getting the products based on the search criteria. That functionality will be taken care by products API in our project. For the product API, In the front end, product list component, product category menu component available, category menu is available, search products available, product master view is available. So total there are 4 components available in the front end. Product list component, which I developed in the class, category menu is available, which is developed by Kannan, search products is available, which is developed by Gopal, I think so. Gopal, you developed the search products, right?
Yes, Ashok.
Yeah, so Gopal developed the search products and I developed product master view in the class. These are the 4 components. These 4 components we developed in the front end. Those 4 components are going to talk to product API in the back end. Then next one, coming to the cart functionality, cart view functionality, increment and decrement. This is pure UI and this is the complex logic in the project. Adding the product to the cart and updating the cart items, cart quantity, cart price and all, and going to the cart view and incrementing the cart item and decrementing the cart item. I think Rakesh developed this functionality. Rakesh, are you there in the class? Hello, Mr. Rakesh. Rakesh Mirupala. Can you unmute? Who worked on the cart functionality? I hope Rakesh only. He's not speaking out. I think he's there in the class. Can you unmute your mic and speak out? Okay, fine. So Rakesh implemented this cart functionality in the project. Then coming to orders. So once the items are added to the cart, there is a proceed to payment option is available. Whenever we click on proceed to pay option, then checkout component will be loaded in the project. In that checkout component, the form is available. In that form, we are capturing the customer details and we are sending the order details to the backend orders API. The order API will receive customer data, will receive address data, and will receive order items also, which items are added to the cart. Then with that information, that order API will create a order in the Razorpay. So first, whenever the proceed to pay button is clicked, all that items available in the cart, customer data, address data will go to backend application in the JSON format in the request body. Then that order API will create the Razorpay order, will get the order ID and will insert our order details in the database table. Order table available, order items table is also available. Order tracking number will be generated, Razorpay order ID will be generated in the order API. That information we are sending to the front end. With that information in the front end, Razorpay payment gateway page will open. So first order should be created in the backend. Razorpay integration should happen in the backend. Then that order details will come to the front end. With those details, payment gateway will open. In that we are configuring Razorpay test keys because we don't want to do the real payment now. So we are configuring the test Razorpay keys. So with that test mode page will open where you can choose a success failure transaction. If you use success, that means your transaction is successful, then order should be confirmed in the backend. If you choose failure, the payment is failed, order should not be confirmed. Once the payment is successful, order confirmation should happen in the backend. So again, order API will communicate with the that order confirm payment gateway. Once it is completed, it will talk to order API. Basically, this functionality will communicate with the order API 2 times. First time to create the order, second time to confirm the order. So this checkout functionality form will open. Once the form is submitted, it will communicate with the API. It will get the Razorpay order ID and order tracking number. Then payment gateway page will open. In that payment gateway, if the payment is successful, then it will again communicate with the order API to confirm the order. Order confirmation page will be available. Order tracking number will be displayed to the end user. So with that, order placed successfully. Then next one, coming to the customer API. In the customer API, basically customer registration functionality, customer login functionality, customer forgot password functionality, and customer password reset functionality also will be available. So total 4 things are there in the customer API. So Tejal, you need to implement that registration, customer registration form data, customer registered name, email ID, phone number, password you can take and register the customer. Once the customer registration completed, we need to send email to the customer saying that account is created successfully. Then customer can log in. If the credentials are valid, customer can log in. When the customer is logged in successfully, then customer will go to dashboard page. In the dashboard, customer previous orders will be displayed. If there are no orders found message will be displayed. If the orders available, order history will be displayed. Then here, forgot password will be available. Forgot password functionality will be available where customer can reset the password. So to display forgot password, one page will be available. So once the customer give the valid mail ID, then it will go for reset password page. One more component will come here, reset password. I ask you to implement this customer API functionality. I mean the forgot password functionality as for Ashok IT application forgot password. So Ashok IT project also implemented in the Angular. Our project is implemented in the Angular front end. Front end is implemented with the Angular. Back end is implemented with the Spring Boot only, guys. So here in our application, forgot password is available. So it will show you one form where you can enter the email ID and you can click on submit button. Whenever you click on this one, if I give wrong data and if I click submit, no record found with the given email. We are getting that message. Okay. Now, if I give my mail ID and if I click on submit button, it is a processing. With that given mail ID, my account is available. Reset password link sent to your registered email. Okay. Then let me open my Gmail account and let me check the email which I received from the application. There will be one email from here. Ashok IT, from Ashok IT, I got an email. Reset password request is available. Go here. Hi Ashok, we received a request to reset your password. If you made this request, please click below link to reset your password. Click here to reset your password. If you did not request password reset, you can safely ignore this email. No changes have been made to your account. So a meaningful email I am sending for the customer to reset the password. When I click on this link to reset the password, reset password page is loading. Here I can give new password, I can give the confirm password and I can update that. Then that password should be updated in the database. So that is the requirement. User registration, user login, the customer registration, customer login, customer dashboard, forgot password, reset password functionalities are available. Okay, so registration, login, forgot password, reset password and dashboard. Login, dashboard is available. I think for Tejal, lot of work is there. Tejal, do you need anybody help or you can complete all these things?
Um, I have to try, sir.
Okay.
Um,
आपको थोड़ा ज्यादा हो गया requirement.
Actually, sir, I had a doubt. For forgot password, I was doing like this, that I was generating a key, which we implemented in the user management, and then I was sending it to the email ID. And later, I was the key which I was receiving. I was thinking of after. Once I receive the reset password page, in that I will enter the key and then the new password and the confirm password. But as you said that we have to send the URL itself, right, on the email.
Yes, right. You just you have account in the Ashok IT website, na? You try
Yeah.
forgot password with your account, then you will understand what is the functionality there.
Okay, okay. Actually, that part I did. Okay, fine. I will remove it because the key, random key is not required, right?
Correct, not required. Guys, are you clear? What is the current status of the project currently? The customer API development is going on and this functionality development is going on. Product API completed, order API completed, product list, this part 1 is completed, this part 2 is completed, this part 3 also completed. Currently, customer API functionality is going on, this part 4 functionality is going on.
Sir, if it's possible, you can ask anyone to collaborate with me because
That's yes, fine. So let's do one thing. You can concentrate on the front end part. So back end part I will assign to someone or else I will do the back end part in the tomorrow session. You keep your front end ready.
Yeah, because in some part I have completed the backend, and when I told that forgot password, I'm facing the issue while sending the email. That part is pending for me.
Yeah. So today you
Yeah.
concentrate on the front end part. You prepare the registration, login, dashboard, forget password, reset password components ready. And you
Okay.
give me that customer backend API GitHub repository. In the tomorrow class, I will develop this backend part for the customer API.
Okay, sir. I
In the
will
other
try
class,
to
I will
implement the backend also, little part. I will let you
whatever is
know.
completed
Yeah.
as of now, you share the repository and I will keep that repository in my local and I will work on that part.
Okay, sir.
Good. So that we both can complete this customer API and you take care of the front end, I will take care of the back end.
Yeah, some parts have completed the backend also. I will let you know which backend part is
I will go
pending.
through that code, whatever is completed, I will keep that as it is, and
Yeah,
whatever
okay,
is
okay.
pending, I will do that. That
Okay,
email
okay.
and all that part, I will take care of it.
Okay. No, email sending also I have done.
Okay.
Just I have sent the key actually.
Okay, we will change that according to
Yeah,
our existing Ashok ID website. We will change it.
yeah.
Great, guys. So this is the current status of our project. I hope the project is going on excellent, guys. So I am getting very good support from the people. I'm getting very good support from the people. So in the previous batches, this is not happened like this. So people expect everything to be developed by the trainer in the class, but in this batch, people are contributing and they are taking the challenges and they are completing that. So that's good, actually. Okay, now, so anybody having any questions as of now? Whatever we discussed as of now, do you have any questions up to now? So if you don't have any questions, then I will explain the next requirement.
So for the orders page, what values we have to display?
So order ID, when the order is placed, what is the order price, what is the quantity, what is the status of the order.
Okay, we don't have to
Okay,
display the order details, right?
correct.
Each order,
Correct.
what he has bought or all that, the product images or all that. Only just a table with the
Order image,
order.
no, in the
Yeah.
whatever the UI I have given, right? So you can see that. Have you gone through the video project requirement video I have given?
Yes.
In
I've
that I have
gone
shown the
through.
order details page. Na?
Okay, fine.
I will show you that once again. Yeah. Yes, here observe. After the payment is completed, order confirmation page will come. These are the test mode keys, guys. If you configure the live keys, the payment will be deducted. In the Ashok ID website, live keys are available. So choose the success as this one. Yeah, order success page is displayed. Now go to login. You observe here carefully what is happening when you log in. Yeah. Yeah, I want you to display like this.
Okay, I've set a hyperlink also, right? In
View
the
order details.
status.
View order details, that's fine. That means you can see what items we added in the order. We can ignore that. That's not required. Just what is the order
Okay.
tracking number? What is the price? What is the quantity? When that order is placed, order status. Is it confirmed or cancelled or it is waiting for confirmation, something like that. Status you can display. When the new order is placed, by default, it will be in the order created status. When the payment is successful, then the status will be changed to confirmed. I want you to display this page in the
Okay.
dashboard.
And the this order tracking number is the Razorpay ID or the
No.
payment gateway ID?
No. The other tracking number is basically a random ID we are generating and we are inserting in the table.
Okay, means the ID which is the primary key in the order details,
Not
right?
primary key. Primary key is a serial number, right?
Yeah.
Non-primary key we are manually generating. I don't know how Sahil implemented that. I did not check his API as of now.
Okay.
How you are generating the tracking number?
From front end only, sure.
You're generating a tracking number. Okay, that's we will check it. When the code is integrating, I will see how the tracking number is generated. That is basically you will have a column, Tejal, you will have a column in the database tracking number. Whatever the data is there in that column, you display that value.
Okay, fine.
So tracking number, what is the total price of your order? What is the total quantity of your order when that order is placed? And status, what is the status of the order that you can display?
Okay, fine.
Okay, and there is a above an option, my orders is available button. When you click on my orders, it will go to that dashboard page. And a logout button. Once you log in, it should display the logout button. Guys, remaining people, anybody have
Sorry, sir, my orders is the same, right?
same page, correct.
Okay.
Anybody having any questions as of now, guys? Whatever that we have completed so far. Anybody having any questions?
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hi.
Regarding forgot password, I just want to share my screen.
Okay, regarding forget password, you want to share your screen. Okay. Akil, right?
Yes.
Hello, Akil.
Yes.
Yeah, please share your screen.
My screen.
Yes, I can see.
Yeah. So that's what I'm assuming. Suppose when we click the forgot.
थोड़ा जोर से बात करो भाई.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
और थोड़ा
Yeah.
जोर से. Speak loudly.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes. So when we click the forgot password here, so we will displaying from the UI. There is enter the email. So when we provide the email and provide say like validate it, so the endpoint goes to this verify email.
Correct.
Right. So when where we are checking from the backend that whether this email address exists or not. If it exists, then it's okay. We'll provide the next page, which is this one.
Correct.
Yeah. So then we provide two. We fill these two fields. Then we say send it. So it will verify this one and replaces with the backend. The new
Yes, it
password.
will update in the table.
Yes. So how this when you show that in the Ashok ID, so it goes to the email, right? Email address that functionality. Wow.
Yes, sir. Whenever I'm sharing my screen now.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever your analysis, that is correct. Let me break down this here. When you go to this Ashok ID website and when you click on forget password, whatever the mail ID you are giving and click on submit. So with this mail ID, request will go to my backend application. In the backend, it will verify with this email ID record is available or not. With this email ID, if the record is available, then it will send you an email to the customer with one hyperlink. In this hyperlink, the customer email ID also will be available. When customer click on this email ID, here if you observe, that email ID will be available in the URL. And when you submit this form, so this new password, confirm password email ID will send to the backend and it will update the password in the database table.
Okay.
You got my point?
Yeah. One more step. I mean, I have to provide that email reference, email ID reference to in the email.
You can share it.
No, that's it. I want to know this one.
Sorry, I did not get you.
No. I just want to know that the difference how you provide it in the email. I just skip this email part, so we have to add this email reference.
Yes, we need to know the email. Then only we can update the password for the particular account, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So which user is trying to reset the password? We should know that user based on the email ID of the user only.
Right.
Perfect.
All right, sir. All right. I got it.
Very good, sir. So guys, I hope you are clear with what is the requirement of the customer API. So in the tomorrow's class, whatever is pending, I will take the repository of Tejal. Whatever she completed, we will review that. And whatever is pending in the backend for the customer API, we will work on that part. So today she will focus mainly on this front end part. Okay, good. Anybody having Tejal, could you please send me that Git repository link of customer API, whatever you completed as of now?
Sir, I have to integrate it. Okay,
No,
fine. You're saying Spring Boot one?
no, customer API is a new project, right? It's a brand new project, no, brand new REST API, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you keep that project in the Git repository. Give me the link of that Git repository in the WhatsApp group. I will
Okay,
create
fine.
that
Okay.
and I will do the remaining work in that customer API in the tomorrow class.
Okay, sir. I will share it by today.
Yeah, and I want you to integrate this front end logic in the main project which I have given access. You need to work
Yeah.
on.
I will. Yeah, I will integrate it.
So today you integrate and you work on the same project and you push your code
Yeah.
on integration.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, fine guys. Any questions? Anybody having? Up to now, what is the status of the project? You got the clarity? What is completed and what is going on in the project? Guys, you got the clarity. What is going on in the project and what is already completed? Anybody having any questions so far? Anybody having any questions so far?
Hi, sir.
Yeah, hi.
This side Ashish.
Yeah, hi Ashish.
Sir, for some emergency from 5 to 8, I am not available.
Sorry,
So
could
I
you
have
please?
to travel.
Your voice is not clear, sir. It is breaking for me.
Okay, sorry for that.
Could you please repeat your
Hello?
question?
Yes, no question, sir. I just traveled to my hometown due to some emergency for 5 to 8.
Okay.
So I don't have any video. I try to connect with my mobile, but it's not that much informative. So could you please send me the videos if possible
Which
for
video?
last 2 3 days? Yeah, the JPRT video for the 5 to 8.
Okay, send me a mail to admin team, sir.
Okay. Can I know the mail for the admin?
ashokityschool@gmail.com.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Because I am little bit back for the last time when I go for the search, I just implement the search one. Then I have no idea whatever the order and all things.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any other questions from anybody?
Sir, yesterday the Spring Security classes I couldn't attend, so that backup video will be available, right?
Yes, will be available today also, guys. Today's Spring Security class is very important. Please attend today. I'm going to explain how to implement Spring Security with registration and login functionality. I have given the Zoom link for the Spring Security class. Will start at 9:30. Don't miss that class. Today's session is very important. All right. Next one. I want to explain the next requirement, guys. So basically, I want you people to develop one admin API. So I will give the chance for a new developer this time to develop this admin API in our system. Okay. What is the main functionality of admin API? Right? So the admin API functionality, basically it will contain admin dashboard, guys. Admin dashboard will be available. So what will be there in the admin dashboard? So now I will show you. If I log in into Ashok IT website as a admin, now it will give me some cards like this. So total number of students available, how many students total registered in the Ashok IT website, new website, and today how many people registered in our website, and total how many courses we have in our website. Like this, a dashboard is available for the administrator, and Some functionalities available for the admin, course adding, course management available, trainer management available, counselors management, student enrollments available, batch scheduling, testimonials, interview questions, mock interviews, user response, and settings available, and bulk SMS notification is available. So these functionalities are available in the admin login. Okay, so here in the Ashok IT website, when I log in as a faculty, I will have a different menu where I have the option to upload the notes. Okay, when I log in into Ashok IT website as an administrator, I'm getting a dashboard page. It is displaying total number of students available, total students registered today, how many people newly created account in the website today, total how many courses available, that I am displaying. It is displaying in the cards. In the same way, what I want you people to implement is admin API. So when we log in into the application as administrator, so we need to differentiate customer login and admin login in our system. As of now, Tejal, you keep in this point in your mind. So whenever customer login, the dashboard is orders history. When the administrator login, admin dashboard will be available. I will make that change. Okay. So when you go for administrator functionality, what is the requirement? So let me add that in the notes. Now, so login dashboard functionality, forgot password is available, and here reset password is also available. Customer dashboard will display order history. Develop the front-end logic to handle above functionalities. That's fine. Now go to step number 11. In the step number 11, we want to develop the backend part for admin functionality. The backend part for admin functionality. So here in the admin functionality, we need to implement admin dashboard. When admin login into the application, we should display admin dashboard. We should display admin dashboard. In the admin dashboard, it should display total number of customers available, total customers registered. That means how many customers are there in our system, that should display, and total orders, total how many orders we have received in our application, total payments, total amount collected we have to display, and total how many products available in our system, total products count, total customers. So that means so here when I log in as a super admin in my system, it is displaying total students available, total registered students, today registered students, and total how many courses available in the Ashok IT. So here I want you people to develop the admin API, which will give whenever a customer login, the order history will be displayed, customer dashboard will be displayed. When the admin login into the application, we should display admin dashboard. So in the admin dashboard, so we need to display 4 cards like this. What are the 4 cards to display? Total how many customers are available in our system, and the total how many orders we received in our application. So and total orders amount collected, total how much payments we have received as of now, and in our system total how many products are available, that functionality we need to display. Okay, so when admin login into the application, we should display admin dashboard. So develop backend API to get the below information. Admin functionality, develop admin API to get below details. Develop admin API to get the below details. Total customers, total orders, total amount collected, and the total products that we have. Just one card we need to display. So everything will be displayed in the card like this. So in the given YouTube video, this functionality is not available, guys. Now I am adding this extra functionality in our system. In the given YouTube video, that admin login functionality I have not explained. So I want you people to develop a admin API which will give these details. So you need to create one new API, that is a admin API. That admin API should give the below information: total customers, total orders, total amount collected, and total products. And so develop admin API to get the below details. Okay. And the second one, there should be one more functionality. We need to have orders history, orders search functionality. So develop admin API with below functionalities. Admin API with below functionalities. Right. So total customers, total orders, total amount collected. So displaying dashboard page. Dashboard page. The dashboard page should display like this. And I want one more page. Orders search page. Orders search page. Okay. So you can search the order based on the customer. Orders search page. So based on email search fields. Search fields I want like this. Customer, based on the customer email ID we can search. Based on order date we need to implement. Now you see I will search here. When I go for student enrollments, view enrollments page available. So when I log in into my system as a super admin, I have so many functionalities. Course management is available and view courses available. Okay. Student enrollments available, view enrollments. I want to see for one batch how many students joined. Then what I will do, I will select the trainer name. For example, I'm selecting the trainer name as Mr. Abhi. Okay, so his batch is a running batch. I will select his batch code, guys. Let me refresh this. So I want to see how many students joined for particular batch in the institute. So I will select the batch faculty name. The faculty name is Abhi. Select it. Status in progress. And I have a batch called Azure Bootcamp. Recently we started Azure Cloud batch for 1500 rupees only. Okay, so I'm selecting the name of the trainer. I'm selecting the status of the batch, his running batch, Azure Bootcamp, and from date, due date, any student due is available, we can filter. So when I filter, I'm getting all the students who are registered for Azure Bootcamp. For the Azure Bootcamp, 15 students registered. The course fees is 499 rupees, 1500 rupees. So student name, student email ID, he belongs to which batch, student phone number, how much amount is paid, any due available, I'm able to see the details. Okay, this is a filter. This is a dynamic filter, guys. So here there is no need of selecting all the fields. There is no need of selecting all the fields in the website. So when I go to view enrollments, if I select just a faculty name and if I click on filter, batch status in progress, now, so all the students who belongs to that batch, I'm going to get that information. Okay, 1500 students are available here. So like this, there is a search functionality is available. This is search functionality related to our institute website. So I want to select the faculty name. I want to select the batch status. I want to select the batch code. I will give the email ID and I will give the dates and I will filter. For example, if I give my only email ID, when I click on filter, so this student email ID registered for two courses. One is Linux, another one is DevOps full stack. So one student joined for how many courses I can verify by using the email ID. I can check in one batch how many students available. I can filter based on the email ID. I can check how many courses he joined. Okay, so this is my email ID only. Just for testing purpose, I registered for two courses in the website. This is my personal email ID only. So like this, I am having view enrollments page. How many students enrolled for particular batch? How many people enrolled? One student enrolled for how many courses? I'm giving coding tips for you at the gmail.com. This one student registered for 5 courses in the website. So this is a dynamic filter. So then nothing is mandatory. Nothing is mandatory. Whatever field you will give, based on that we are able to filter the data. Are you able to understand my point? What is the filter here? View enrollments functionality based on the trainer name. For example, if I select Ashok, batch status in progress, my new batch started for DevOps at 27 DevOps 8 p.m. batch is started. I want to see how many people joined for my DevOps batch. Okay, so my faculty name I am selecting as Ashok. My batch in progress batch, my 27 batch DevOps details I want to filter. Click on filter. So you can see for this DevOps 89 people joined. 89 people joined for my DevOps batch, which recently started at 8 p.m. 16th September, my new DevOps batch started. I can filter the data like this. And when I click on export, this data will be downloaded in the Excel file. I want to implement this kind of search functionality and report functionality in the admin API. So whenever admin login into the application, we need to display dashboard page. In the dashboard page, we need to display total how many customers are available, total how many orders available received for our application, total how much amount we collected, total how many products available in our system. That information we need to display. And I want one more page, orders search page, search fields. Based on the customer email I can search, based on the order date also I can search. Okay, so when I click on filter search button, I want to display and customer based on, if I go to this page, based on the email ID, if I click on filter, how many orders placed by that customer, we should get that information for the administrator. And suppose I want to select from date, so from this date to this date, how many orders we have received, start order, start date and end date. Start date and end date functionalities will be available. So we should be able to filter the orders we received, start date and end date. So that means in the last Monday to last Friday, how many orders we received. I want to search the orders by using this search button. So I can search the records based on the email ID. I can search the records based on the start date and end date. This is the demo that I have given. In my system, view enrollments available. I can search the records based on the student email ID. I can search the records based on the batch that we are having. So you can see in progress, my batches available. Okay, 18 DevOps batch is available and I will click on filter. Okay, so in my 18 DevOps batch, I think there is previous students data also, previous all the DevOps batch students data I added to 18 DevOps batch in the new website. So I have explained DevOps for 1600 people as of now. 1600 people joined for my DevOps batch. The old website data I added to new website for the 18 DevOps. So if you see my 20 DevOps full stack, when I filter, only 20 DevOps people, almost 80 people joined for the 20 DevOps full stack batch. So I'm able to search the data based on particular batch. And I want to search the data based on the email. See here. So in the 20 DevOps full stack, this person is joined. Based on the email ID, I'm able to filter. So this is a dynamic filter. So there is nothing mandatory here. Whatever you select, based on that we should be able to filter. If I don't select anything and if I click on filter, I'm going to get all the records available in the table. So whatever the payments received were from the students, whatever the payments available initially, I will get all the records. Those records will be displayed here. So total almost 1400 student payments are there. Some free batches available, some paid batches available. So total 1400 payment records available in the website. And if I want to see the payment records for particular student, give the mail ID and filter. Only that student records are coming. If I want to see the payments for particular batch, I can select the faculty name, I can select the batch status, I can select the batch and I can filter. Based on that batch information, we are going to get the data. All right. So this is the dynamic filter that we have. Now, I want that dynamic filter functionality in the admin API. Are you clear with my point? So mainly two things. Admin dashboard is available at orders search page for the admin. When the admin login, admin should be able to search total orders, how many total orders available and how many orders placed by one customer. Based on the customer email ID, admin should be able to search what all the orders placed by that customer and start date and end date search button. So we should be able to filter what all the orders available in our system. So I want to see the last 3 days, how many orders I have received. So start date and end date. From Sunday to Wednesday, how many orders we got. I select the start date as a Sunday and I will select the start date as Sunday and I will select the end date as today. So from last Sunday to today or last Sunday to Tuesday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, last 3 days, how many orders we got. So that information I want to filter, that is orders search page. So admin will have below two functionalities. Develop admin API with below functionalities. Dashboard page should display. Admin dashboard page should display below details. Should display below details. Order search page, or we can say reports page. Reports page. Reports page should have below fields to search orders. Basically, we are calling as a reports page. Admin will have the option to generate the reports. So they can generate the report based on the email ID. They can see the data based on the email ID. They can see the data based on the given start date and end date. Admin should be able to filter the orders available in the system. When the customer login, customer dashboard, customer orders history, only the logged in customer orders we are going to display when the customer login. When the admin login, admin dashboard will display total customers record available, total orders received, total amount collected, total how many products available in the carts. Like this in the dashboard, I want to display carts for the admin login. When the admin login, it will go to admin dashboard. In the admin dashboard, these cards should be displayed, and there will be one option, reports. Reports option will be available. When I click on the reports option, it should open a report page. What should be there in the report page? So there should be email field, there should be start date, end date field, and the search button will be available. Without selecting anything, if I click on search button, all the orders will be displayed. When I enter email ID and click on search button, based on the email ID, orders should be displayed. When I select the dates and click on search button, based on the selected date, the records should be displayed. You got the functionality, guys? You got my functionality. You got my requirement.
I think, Ashok, this search functionality we can develop using query by example, right? Seems to be.
Query by example will not support. You need to use the specification because the dates are available. Start date, end date means when I select the start date, from that date to given end date, you need to filter. Query by example will not work for you. You need to go for JPA specification concept.
Okay.
JPA specification you need to implement. So who is going to develop the backend part for this admin? You need to write two methods in the admin. One is dashboard method, another one is reports method. Who is ready to develop this admin API backend?
I'll do it, Ashok.
Who is that?
Rajeshwar.
Yeah, Rajeshwar, this is a new API. So you need to develop this new API. And once your API is completed, share the Git repository in the WhatsApp group. So you don't have any dependency with anybody. So you can develop your API. You can take a customer table. Okay. So in the customer table, order table, dummy records you can insert and you can implement this functionality. You don't have any dependency. So already customer table, order table is available. You insert some dummy records and you develop this API and you test this API with the Postman. And I want someone to handle this UI functionality. One person for backend and one person for front end. Who is interested for the front end part of the admin API? Rajeshwar will do the backend functionality. Rajeshwar, the clue I am giving, you need to implement the search functionality by using JPA specification concept. So you need to research what is the specification, how to implement that. When I select the start date, as 6th of October, what is the meaning of that? From October 6th, what are the orders we received? We need to get it. Not only October 6th orders. When I select 6, from 6th to today, how many orders we received, we need to get that. So you need to keep that in mind and you need to implement that. Sadanand is going to work on the front end part. Okay. So for this admin functionality, two people, one is Rajeshwar, another one is Sadanand Prabhu. So you guys need to collaborate.
I was talking about the back end, but Rajeshwar has taken it. Front end, I'm not that much confident, sir.
Front end, you are not confident.
Yeah.
You can try that, sir. You can try that. Now you both can collaborate and you can complete that. Rajeshwar,
Okay,
are you
sir.
comfortable with the front end?
Front end, I am learning and doing simultaneously, Ashok. Like
Okay,
I'm going through
you
some
both
YouTube
can
videos
do
for
the research
Angular.
and you both can do the research and you can work on the front end and back end part. Rajeshwar and Sadanand, these two people should take this admin API functionality.
Okay.
Your
Sure,
front end
sure.
logic, your front end logic is dependent on the Tejal logic. Tejal will commit the code to the Git repository today. Tejal, so whatever is completed, you commit it. So when the login, admin login. So how we will identify the admin login, I will explain. Okay. So when the customer login, customer dashboard will come. When the admin login, admin dashboard will come. How to differentiate? So in the table, we need to give one particular record for the administrator. How to differentiate whether this login is a customer login or admin login? We should
Okay.
maintain.
So
How
we can
will
keep
we do
one
that?
column. That's what you're saying, Ashok, right?
Sorry.
We can keep one extra column in the customer table so that we can identify who is
Or
admin
else,
and
let's do one thing, sir. For the
Role
admin,
column.
yeah, no. Let's do one thing. For the admin, no need of checking the backend. Admin email ID password you fix in the front end only. If the email ID password is matching with the given value, then redirect to the admin dashboard. That is fine. But now, for temporary purpose, when you enter login, suppose what you can do is, if email ID is equal to admin.ecom@gmail.com and password is admin@123. If anybody login with these credentials, then you redirect to the admin dashboard. You got my point?
yes,
Yep.
Ashok.
Yes, sir.
This is for temporary purpose, just to complete our work. We don't need to wait for someone to complete the task. That's why. So what you can do is, when somebody log in by giving these credentials, you no need to make a backend call. You assume that administrator logged in, then you redirect that to admin dashboard here. So Tejal will do that. She will just create one admin dashboard component. When the user credentials are matching with this value, she will redirect it to the admin dashboard page. Tejal, just to create a component and redirect. You don't need to do any logic in the dashboard. So these people will take care of that admin dashboard functionality.
Okay.
Yeah. So you just check it. If credentials are matching with this, you redirect it to admin dashboard. If the credentials are not matching with this, then you will make a backend call to check which customer is trying to log in. That's it.
Yeah, I just have to make a different component for the admin dashboard, right?
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Just create component and just redirect it when the credentials are matching with this. That's it.
Okay, okay.
The logic, they will take care of it.
Okay.
So Rajeshwar and Sadanand, you should work on this project. I need your Git email IDs so that I can give the access for the Git repository. Tejal, as early as possible, please integrate your code in the Git repository for the front end.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So backend guys, admin API is a separate functionality. There is no dependency. You can work on the admin API. In the admin API, dashboard page will be available and reports page will be available. Sadanand and Rajeshwar, you need to take the challenge, both front end and back end. You should try to complete today. Yeah, I'm giving collaborator access for you, my Git repository, UI Git repository. You need to access that. You can clone it. Repository, front end application, back end, you need to create a separate microservice, sir.
Yeah. Okay, sure.
I need that microservice. You need to use JPA specification concept for the reports. Remember that point. Whatever the date I select, from that date to start date to end date, in between the given dates, what are the orders available, you need to display. If I don't select any date, then you need to give me all the orders. Yes. Sadanand Prabhu and Rajeshwar, I gave the collaborator access for you. You can access my invitation. You can accept my invitation. You clone the Git repository. You work on the same project. Code integration. Once Tejal integrated our code, she will update in the WhatsApp group. Then you take the pull and you start working on that.
Sure. Rajeshwar, can you ping hi in the group so that we can communicate?
Sorry?
No, I was just asking for Rajeshwar to just ping in a group hi or
Yeah.
hello so
So
that
today,
we can communicate.
today
Yeah,
Rajeshwar,
sure. I
Sadhana,
just did.
Tejal. These three people should collaborate and should work. Tejal, Rajeshwar, Sadhana. These three people should collaborate and should work. In the WhatsApp group, you can communicate. Clear, guys? So the people who are going to work on admin functionality, are you clear with the functionality what I am expecting? Develop admin functionality, admin API with the below functionalities. Admin dashboard page should display with the below details.
Sir, as of now, I will just commit the login part, right? Because my forgot password part is not working.
Okay, DK, you complete the login part and you integrate that
And
code.
yeah, because the forgot password part is not working.
Yeah, just
That's why.
login part you can.
They need the login part right now, right?
Yeah, they need only login part. In the
Okay,
login,
okay.
you understand, right? So you check this hard
Yeah,
code.
I will check, add this part also.
Yeah, so with
And
that,
add a component.
redirect to admin dashboard. That's it. So when we click on search button without selecting anything, when we click search button without selecting any field, then we should get all orders. Okay, when we enter email and dates, then based on given inputs, records should be filtered. I have shown you the demo in the Ashokadi website. How I will check the student enrollment for particular batch, how I will check the particular student enrollments. In the same way, when admin login in the application, reports page will be available. So when you click search button, all the orders will be displayed. When you enter email ID and click on search, based on the email ID, orders will be displayed. When you select the dates and click on search, based on the given dates, you need to filter the records. So two functionalities are there. One is the dashboard page information, another one is the reports page information available for the admin API. All good?
Yes, yeah. Yes, sure.
This is admin dashboard and reports. In the reports, basically dynamic search is available. Where we implemented dynamic search, guys, do you remember? In the mini project, did we implement a dynamic search or not? Do you remember in any mini project we implemented dynamic search?
Yes, yeah.
In which mini project we implemented dynamic search?
I think in the second mini project.
In the second mini project or first mini project?
In
The three drop downs were there. We
In the first mini project, we implemented dynamic search.
Okay.
Counselor portal is available, right? In the counselor portal, we implemented dynamic search. Filtering the students based on the course name, filtering the students based on the course mode. Do you remember, guys? In the first mini project, we implemented a dynamic search functionality. So now I want to implement that functionality in the admin reports module. Admin functionality, reports, dynamic search. Okay, perfect. Tejal, share me customer API Git repository and push that login functionality in the GitHub repository.
Yes,
Sadananda Rajeshwar, clone the GitHub repository. You work on my project, guys. You don't work on in your project. If you work on your project, code integration will become very difficult. You accept my invitation, you clone my Git repository and you work on that project. You both collaborate front end and back end you need to complete by tomorrow. Any other questions, anyone? Anybody having any questions, guys? No. Good. Thank you. With this, I'm stopping for today. So join 9:30 Spring Security class, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.